Nah, I'm just playing, bro. Yo, boss, it's your boy Sauce coming out with another video. And today's video should be like title. I got a story time for y'all today. Now I know what all y'all been telling me, and what all y'all been thinking, like, look, Sauce, why have you been uploading? You know, I really disappeared on you guys like this. But I just want to let you guys know that I am back.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Okay, look, maybe not back, but look, the reason why I haven't uploaded in a minute was because, I don't know, I just been out of it, you feel me? When I first came into YouTube, it was more so like, oh, because I really wanted to do it, and also everybody been telling me to. And me consistently uploading back in the past, like, I'll drop like 2 videos a week, it like dragged me out. Like, I came back to YouTube like a long time ago before, like a few months ago, and then like every time like I was about to record, I was like, I don't feel like doing it. And I don't want like YouTube to be something else besides a passion, because after a while it felt like I was forced to do a video because, let's say, my friends would upload and I wouldn't upload, or let's say, like, you know, I really need to upload to better my channel. What I'm saying now is I'm back because, you know, I actually feel like doing YouTube again. I actually have a couple of videos for y'all. I know a lot of y'all be like, bro, where's rating outfits part 2? Listen, me and my boy Vlomir, we gonna record it again, bro. We were trying recording it the first time, the files got corrupted. We tried recording the second time, we left some people out.
Bro, what the fuck what did you just say?
Yo, we left some people out. We forgot to add like a few people in there. We didn't want to like do somebody else dirty or whatever, because people actually expect me to be in the video, and we was like, you can't be in the video because that's our fault. So we're gonna try to record it again next time we link or whatever. But that video is coming soon. But yeah, without, you know, any more explanation, anything else, no excuses, let's get right into the video. Alright, now listen, before we even get to today's story time, I got 2 things I want to tell y'all. No, I'm not gonna say like and subscribe. Y'all should already be doing that. If you're not doing that, go down there, hit a like, hit a subscribe, you feel me? Turn on notifications, you feel me? And, you know, you can leave a comment if you want to. It's up to you guys. Number 1, don't skip, you feel me? Skipping is lame. All you're doing is just missing on your own education. You're really skipping what you could learn in the past that could help you in the future. Don't skip, basically. I know right now we're not really in school to skip, you know, because the whole COVID thing going on, and also summertime is starting up. But I just want to say, like, you know, don't skip whenever school starts up again. And if you are gonna skip, try not to get caught. Don't pull a sauce. Try not to get caught. Number 2, I just want to say I really appreciate y'all, because my last video was dropped like 2 months ago, and ever since then I gained like 20 subscribers from it without even uploading anything. And also I gained about like a few hundred views on it. I'm at like 500 views on the video right now. But I appreciate y'all for checking out the video, supporting my channel. You know, this is the beginning of my journey. We're gonna go up from here, and yeah, let's just get started into the story time. This story time takes place all the way back in 7th grade, when I was like a little jit, you know, I said Michigan, in Florida, basically. I'm from Michigan. I know I said it in my last story time, I know I say it a lot, but I'm from up north. I'm not from here. So whole time I was kind of like that quiet kid in class. I'm not gonna say I was like, you know, that weird kid that didn't say nothing and was gonna pull out something if you tried them. No, I wasn't that kid. I was just, you know, kind of quiet. I was just trying to keep the energy and see how, like, you know, different it was. I do say Florida is definitely different from Michigan. So I was just peeping that the whole entire school year, basically in middle school. Because of that, like, there was a specific teacher, which is the teacher that, you know, or the class I specifically skipped in this story time. He's the type of teacher, like, he's interactive with the students or whatever. So if you're not interactive in this class, he finna, like, you know, ignore you or whatever. Me being not interactive in this class, I kind of got left behind a little bit, whatever. I'm not gonna say I was slow or whatever, but like I was kind of like behind in this class or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Keep in mind I said this. But look, fast forward the middle of the school year, whatever. We had a test coming up, and I'm not gonna act like the test was like mad important, but I'm not gonna act like it wasn't important, because he was the type of teacher that was gonna give you tests like I'd say like probably 3 times a month or whatever. Because some teachers, they give you tests like every month or whatever. Some teachers give you to like every week or whatever. He kind of like, you know, occasionally gave tests out. So it wasn't as important as, you know, a bigger test, but like, you know, it was still important to, you know, fill it out and get a good grade on it. Me, I missed like the day of the study guide. So the day we're supposed to like learn what's gonna be on the test the next day, I missed that. And I missed the day of the test. So I missed 2 days in a row, and when I came back, he didn't have us like do it with him or any like make it work. He sent me and like I said like 5 other kids who missed like the test also to the classroom next door. And this classroom next door, this teacher, I didn't really mess with him that much because he personally got on me for no reason. I went in there, right, and if you knew me all the way back in 7th grade, you know I drink a lot of water. I would drink probably like 3 to 4 to 5 bottles of water in a class day, like in a whole day of school. I drink a lot of water pretty much, and because I drink a lot of water, I was drinking water in this class. And he went over to me and he picked up my water bottle without even questioning me or anything like that. He just saw me drinking it. I set it down. He didn't even say nothing to me. Walked over to me, picked it up, and threw it in the trash. And I was like, yo, like, what are you doing or whatever? Like, I was like, why'd you just throw in my water? And he was like, we're not allowed to drink in here. I was like, you could have told me that I'm only here for like 20 minutes or something to finish my test. And he was like, all right, well, now you know. It was like, and he pointed me out as an example to the class. It was like, too bad you don't need more water. So, like I said, I would drink like, 3 to 4 bottles of water a day. So, I kept that thing on me. So I just reached down, I sent one in my bag, put out another water bottle, right? I just started drinking that bit pretty much. He walked over to me. I was like trying to be in my test a little bit. He picked it up, threw it right in the trash can. And then he said, oh, look, now you're completely out of water. And I'm like, who does the guy think I am, bruh? Like I reached down my bag again, put another water bottle, and started drinking that bit right in his face. So he told me like, listen, if you wanna just keep drinking water, you can just get out of my classroom. But I wasn't even gonna drink water like that until you started something. Like, you didn't have to throw in my water bottle. You could have just warned me, told me put it back in my back.
What?
Told me put it back in my book bag. Gosh, he could have just told me put it back in my book bag, but he didn't do any of that. He just basically wanted to prove a point for no reason. So, like I said, like I was peeping the energy back in the past, me being quiet. Though specifically this kid, he wasn't like talkative, but he was more so like, he was really popular in the school, whatever. He was more so like the hood type of like guy, whatever. Basically, he had like the gold girls or whatever. All the girls were attracted to him for some reason, and he hung out with homies that's probably gonna like, be snakes on him in the future, whatever, and not support him at all. He's probably gonna be a bum. But look, yeah, he looked over to me, he like, leaned over to me, he was like, look, bruh, look, you wanna skip? I was like, what do you mean skip? Like, he was like, you wanna like lead this class? I'm like, I don't know why. He was like, bruh, I know you hate this teacher, bruh. I hate this teacher too, bruh. We should just dip. I was like, all right, bet. Because me personally, I thought in my head, like, okay, if I go skip with this kid, he was finna be like, oh, you skip with him? I was like, yeah, bro, I skip with him. I thought I was gonna get some cool points or something like that. I ain't gonna hold you. So, basically, he was like, all right, bet, let's go, like, walk out right now. I'm like, bro, you have to write something on your paper, bro. This man had nothing on his paper. It was dead blank. I'm like, we can't just walk out this classroom with nothing on paper. He finna check our papers before we leave or whatever, which he did. So he was like, oh yeah, you smart. So we just wrote in a couple of answers, he checked our papers, we walked out. And like I said, the classroom was next door, but the thing about this middle school is just like a lot of staircases, there's a lot of doorways, there's a lot of all that. So instead of us going like right next door, we walked straight down the stairs, right? And when we walked straight down the stairs, we opened the door, we walked directly into an AP, right? The AP, they like stopped us. She was like, where y'all supposed to be at? And we was like, oh, we're going to the office or whatever. She was like, why you going this way? I was like, we just walking through this and we're gonna turn left. He was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go there anyway. I'll go there with y'all. I was like, okay. So we go to the office or whatever, and like she's with us, whatever. She's like, all right, where y'all going? And we was like, we're gonna go change our class. And she was like, oh, okay, go ahead. So we went to the guidance counselor. Like, she saw us walking to the guidance counselor. It's not like we could have just walked somewhere else. She literally was watching us going to the guidance counselor. So we went to the guidance counselor. It was like, okay, we're gonna change your class. She was like, okay, what can I do for you? What class are you trying to change? He was like, we're trying to change lunch. And she was like, okay, what grade are you in? We was like, we're in 7th grade. She was like, so you have 4th period lunch. And then I was like, yeah. He was like, why are y'all trying to change your 7th period when you have 4th period lunch? And then he was like, oh, we trying to change it like to 5th period lunch. She was like, that's 8th period lunch. So it was like, yeah, we trying to change our to 5th period lunch. And she was like, okay, but is your 5th period okay with this? And we was like, yeah. He was like, then why aren't y'all coming here in 5th period? Why y'all coming during 7th period or whatever? We was like, we had no excuse basically. So she was like, okay, let me stop y'all right there. Are y'all skipping? And we was like, yeah, we skipping, whatever. And she was like, okay, like we said it, we ain't gonna sound like, we got caught, whatever. I mean, we did get caught. We ain't gonna act like, we were gonna be in big trouble. She was really chill, so she was like, okay, look, don't skip no more, but I'm gonna go back to class. I'm gonna let y'all for the warning. I'm not gonna tell nobody. Just go back to class and you won't get in trouble. So I was like, okay, cool. So we go to leave, whatever. We left the office. We going back upstairs. And he stopped and was like, bro, we should go to the gym or something like that. We should go to the cafeteria, like go to the field or something like that. And I was like, bro, we could just go to class. There's only like 20 something minutes left of class anyway. He was like, ain't nobody want to be that boring teacher. I was like, all right, you right. So we go back down the stairs, we walk through the doors, and instead of us running into an AP, we walked directly into the freaking vice principal.
Oh! Stupid! Fucking dummy! Stupid ass nigga!
So look, she's the vice principal, and y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all went to my middle school. Miss C, you know what I'm saying? Miss gives everybody a referral. Yeah, her. She stopped it. She was like, where y'all supposed to be at? And then I was just like, I was kind of froze. His stupid self said the office, right? He was like, we're supposed to be at the office. She was like, the office is that way. Why are you coming this way? He said, oh, because we was going to get some drink from the fountain near the cafeteria. And she was like, you can get a drink at the office. Come on, let's go. It was like, what do you mean, let's go? He's like, since y'all obviously don't know where the office is, I'm gonna take y'all to the office or whatever. And so it was like, okay. So she walked with us all the way to the office or whatever, right? We're walking, we went to the office. She's like, okay, why y'all at the office? Instead of going to class or something like that. He said, we need to change our schedule or whatever. We need to go to guidance counselor. So she puts us in the guidance counselor, right? And like I said, this is a vice principal. Nobody plays with her basically. We go into the guidance counselor again. She's like, why are y'all back? The vice principal, she's like, okay, what are these boys? You said why they back? What do you mean they were here for? And then she was like, yeah, they're here, they're skipping. We looked at her like she just snitched on us. Like I said, she was a vice principal, so she's kind of scary to all the other teachers and all that. But she just dead snitched right in front of our faces or whatever. So she's like, they're skipping. They're supposed to go to class. I sent them to class. They didn't want to go to class. Obviously, they got caught. They're skipping. So Miss C's like, okay, so y'all want to skip? Okay. She looks in her files to look up our names, whatever. She finds out what class group we in. And keep in mind, there's only like 10 minutes left in class. We walk up to classroom, whatever, with her, like, cause she found her class, and she like tells the teacher like, what we were doing, whatever. Cause he was in the middle of like a lesson. He literally stopped his lesson or whatever, right? After he heard what we did, and he like exposed us in front of the whole entire class, basically, talking about, oh look, this person skipped. It was like embarrassing. So look, that's pretty much the story. Like I said, don't skip. But look, the moral of the story, don't feel pressured to do anything. Look, I know you're thinking I was gonna say don't skip, don't do that. But look, I high-key wouldn't have skipped. I'm a good child, bro. I high-key wouldn't have skipped if I wasn't with him and I thought I was gonna get some cool points from him. So look, don't feel pressured to do anything. Don't skip. I guess there's 2 more of the story. Look, if you like the story, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that. You feel me? And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.
Okay, bye.